First off, let's talk about major news. Trump's meeting with the EU chiefs have wrapped up. You saw some of the media stuff. Okay, you've seen some of the media hits coming out of it. But I don't know what this resolution is. But also, there is a major trade deal with the EU. Let's take a look.
The biggest deal ever reached in any capacity, trade or beyond trade.
It is.
It's a giant deal with lots of countries, because, as you know, Ursula represents a lot of countries, not one country. It's not easy for you. It's because a lot of very different countries, great countries, but some are strong with cars, some are strong with agriculture, some are strong with both, right? You have a lot of different factors. So we're going to do the following. The European Union is going to agree to purchase from the United States $750 billion worth of energy. $750 billion worth of energy. They are going to agree to invest into the United States $600 billion more than they're investing already. So they're investing a large amount of money. You know what that amount of money is. It's very substantial, but they're going to invest an additional $600 billion. They're agreeing to open up their countries to trade at zero tariff. So that's a very big factor. Opening up their countries, all of the countries will be opened up to trade with the United States at zero tariff. And they're agreeing to purchase a vast amount of military equipment.
We're going to make them buy our guns, and we're going to make them buy our meat. We're going to make them buy our chlorinated chicken. That's right. Every town in Europe is going to eat our poultry and our chicken. They will drive our big, beautiful Ford F-150 pickup trucks. Believe it. Believe me, folks. We're going to force them to make their roads bigger so they're not gay. No more walking. Everyone knows it's woke and gay to walk on the streets. What are you walking towards? A dick appointment? No more frolicking about around town in your walkable infrastructure looking for men. What you need is the straight, not woke, American-made tanks that you need a commercial driver's license to drive.
Equipment, we don't know what that number is, but it's the good news is we make the best military equipment in the world, so sort of you have to do that. I mean, until somebody tops us, which is not going to happen. We're way ahead of every other country.
They're topping us on the roads of Europe.
Of the military equipment. You saw that recently. So those things are $750 billion, $600 billion, opening up the country. We are agreeing that the tariff straight across for automobiles and everything else will be a straight across tariff of 15%. And we have a great relationship now with NATO, which is largely the same. I mean, not exactly, but pretty close, right? Largely. And with NATO, as you know, they're going up to 5% from 2%. And the relationship is very strong with NATO. So I just want to congratulate you. I think it's great that we made a deal today instead of playing games and maybe not making a deal at all. I think it's, I'm going to let you say, but I think it's the biggest deal ever made. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. We have a deal. We have a trade deal.
Yeah, what could we possibly do? Work with the Chinese? I mean, come on now. Have you noticed that they're Chinese? There is no unit on this planet, no organized body on this planet more servile, more cuckolded than the European Union, okay? Like, we constantly talk about the Gulf nation states and how much they suck America's dick. There is, like, those guys look like brave anti-imperialist warriors in comparison to the European Union, okay? It is so insane to me. Wrong is called the United Kingdom? No, for sure. I just mean like the European continent in general, okay? It is incredible how cucked they are, that they would, and how cucked by racism they are too, because at a certain point, like, there is something immaterial about this, okay? By their assessment, their alternative is having better relations with China, and ultimately, they're Chinese, so we can't do that, is the assessment that they're making here. I swear to God. There has to be a separate reason for why they are so servile to the interests of empire that is demanding more fealty, okay, from its vassals right now in broad daylight. It's crazy. The EU will buy $1 trillion in U.S. weapons. In exchange, the U.S. will impose 15% tariffs on imports from the EU. What a deal von der Leyen has negotiated. China, in the meantime, has been able to get everything it wants from Trump. The difference between having and not having a colonized mind. It is crazy, dude. Like, do the Europeans in the chat, do you guys see this stuff and does it not piss you off? I am of the Yanis Varoufakis mindset that, like, clearly... doors open. I am of the Yanis Varoufakis mindset that, like, the DM25 mindset that, like, the EU could be technically a force for good in a collaborative effort against the United States. But it seems like the formative reason why it was designed is to behave like a organized body that is totally servile to U.S. interests in the interest of upholding capitalism. Okay? I don't understand how average, regular-ass Europeans that come from this, like, long tradition, that have national mythology that extends far beyond the United States of America, how they could just, like, sit around and be like, yeah, no, we're just dogs. We're dogs. We need to give our masters more, my lord. We need to give our masters more, my lord. Is porn. It is porn. It doesn't make any fucking sense. China, U.S. to extend tariff pause as Sweden talks by another 90 days. Yeah, China got another extension on the tariff.